Deep within the emerald embrace of Strixhaven, where magic bloomed as vibrantly as the ivy that clung to its ancient walls, resided Dina, a dryad with a soul as twisted as the gnarled branches of her kin. Unlike her serene brethren, laughter bubbled from her lips in hues of midnight and shadow, a stark contrast to the wildflowers that bloomed in her wake. Within the hallowed halls of Witherbloom College, where life and death waltzed in a macabre tango, Dina thrived, her magic a curious concoction of potent blooms and whispered necromancy. A shadow clung to her past, a blight that had choked the life from her glade. The Brittleblight, they called it, a thief of dreams that replaced them with a suffocating cloak of despair. It had claimed her kin, their laughter silenced, their vibrant forms withering into husks. Dean Lizette, a scholar with eyes that held the glint of 1,000 dissected mysteries, had rescued Dina before the blight could steal her essence. But the memory of that silent graveyard lingered, a constant ache that bloomed into a fierce determination. Driven by a love that bordered on obsession, Dina delved into the forbidden corners of arcane lore. Resurrection, a word whispered in hushed tones, became her obsession. Whispers of the Isis tree, a mythical entity rumored to possess life-giving properties, snaked their way into her studies. Yet this fabled tree wasn't native to Arcavios, and the path to interplanar travel was treacherous, paved with spells that promised fates worse than oblivion. Hope, a fragile bloom in this macabre garden, seemed to wither, until, within the cluttered confines of Professor Onyx's potions classroom, fate intervened. There, nestled amongst bubbling cauldrons and vials filled with shimmering elixirs, lay a solitary Isis root, a beacon in the murky depths of her despair. As Dina poured her magic into the concoction, a symphony of decay and life, a wayward bolt of silver-quill ink pierced the air, a rebellious flourish from a student named Killian Liu. The resulting explosion ripped through the laboratory, a monstrous entity birthed from the chaotic collision of their magic. This grotesque chimera, a heart of darkness pulsing within a swamp-like body, lumbered towards Strixhaven, drawn by the college's potent magic like a moth to a flame. Thrown together by circumstance, a reluctant alliance bloomed between Dina and Killian. Their contrasting styles, a macabre waltz of deathly flora and precise ink magic, proved surprisingly effective. Dina's meticulously cultivated thorns lashed out, while Killian's spells danced with lethal elegance, painting the air with glyphs that snared and weakened the beast. In the end, their combined efforts, a testament to the unpredictable beauty of chaos, brought the monstrosity to its knees. Yet victory came at a price. To save Killian, critically injured from the creature's final throes, Dina sacrificed the last vestiges of her resurrection spell, the dream of reviving her glade withering once more. The Phyrexian invasion, a darkness that devoured worlds whole, cast its shadow upon Strixhaven. Professor Vess, her voice laced with urgency, assembled a ragtag group of students: Ruta Squallheart with her tempestuous magic, Quintorius Kand, a prodigy of artifice, Zimone Wola, a weaver of mathematical spells, and the unlikely duo of Dina and Killian. Their mission? To find the invocation of the Founders, a legendary spell said to hold the key to repelling the invaders. Within the labyrinthine depths of the Biblioplex, a library that held the weight of forgotten lore, the students navigated a maze of towering bookshelves and crumbling scrolls. The invocation, a beacon of shimmering light amidst the dusty chaos, was unearthed, but its activation required a confluence of magic, a harmony born from the disparate disciplines of each college. As they channeled their magic, a discordant symphony at first, a realization dawned upon Dina and Zimone. Their spells, the morbid beauty of Witherbloom entwined with the cold precision of Quandrix, began to resonate with an unexpected power. Life and logic, a dance once thought macabre, bloomed into a potent new form of magic. Though the invocation pushed back the Phyrexian tide, it wasn't without sacrifice. Quintorius, his latent spark ignited by the crucible of battle, planeswalked away, leaving a void in their fragile alliance. Yet from the ashes of despair, a seed of hope had sprouted. Dina and Zimona, their bond forged in the fires of adversity, had discovered a magic as unique as their own unlikely friendship. In the verdant embrace of Strixhaven, where life and death continued their endless waltz, a new chapter unfolded.